Hello, today I'm going to teach you guys how to easily 100% guarantee kill Rykard without any bullshit. There are going to be two key factors here, distance and timing. We're going to be using the weapon that's going to be provided to you with the boss fight. It's a gimmick boss fight, so you might as well abuse the gimmick. So it's going to give you the spear, or the serpent slayer, or whatever the spear is called, and it's going to have a few different gimmick moves. You've got the RB, RT, LB, LT, translate controls the PlayStation, PC, whatever. And all you're going to be using is the left trigger move, and you have to time this very, very specifically for two reasons. The first one is going to be the first hit. LT has two hits, so you do the first one, and then if you immediately chain it together with a second LT, it will do two different hits. You do not want this because it will ruin the stagger, and he'll instantly recover and then start doing speed attacks. You only want to do the first part, which is the charge up and then hit and then wait a second and then charge up and hit again. You are going to be consistently charging the weapon over and over and over again. You are never going to use the second hit unless I don't know why. You're just not going to. It'll mess up the cheese and it will just not benefit you whatsoever. The second thing with timing is his hand. So whenever you stagger him with the initial hit, if you take a look at his right hand, or technically it would be his left hand, but if you take a look at his left arm, it will touch the ground after you slam him with the Serpent Slayer. So once he's staggered and his hand touches the ground, that is when you start hitting again. So you can kind of preemptively charge it a little bit, like maybe a second before his hand touches the ground. And then the moment that happens and you hit him again, he will re-stagger over and over and over again. And this translates over to phase 2 as well. The only issue that you may run into, which is what I ran into, is I did not have a whole lot of FP in order to actually continuously do this without stopping for a moment in order to re-mana up. So if you're a person that has quite a bit of FP, I mean, you're going to probably one phase him realistically easily. And to address any questions about, do I need to upgrade the Serpent Slayer? No, you do not. You can stagger him every single time without having to even have it upgraded. I put mine at +2 because before I found this out, and I was expecting to, I need plus whatever to kill this guy because he's going to be insanely hard. But once I figured out that you can re-stagger him over and over, you don't need a plus anything. You could do it base Serpent Slayer and you'll be fine. So if by any chance this happens to you like it did to me, where you had to drink, or maybe you messed up an input and you had to, reset, you just need to find an opening where you can re-instigate it. Because for whatever reason, the moment you stagger him, you can just continuously keep re-staggering over and over and over again. So just find a moment where you can get a breather and then charge the LT move and then restart it up again, and you will be able to instantly burn his ass down. You'll just murder him instantly. It's crazy. And the last thing I want to mention before we end this video is distance. This is very, very important because if you're too far, you're not going to hit him with the LT move, and if you're too close, you're going to walk into the lava, which will actually stagger you out of your LT move. So you need to be very, very careful with your distance. Every time I use the LT stagger, I usually walk a step or two back and then restart it again, because I've had multiple times while I was testing this method to make sure that I could do it consistently before uploading this video. I ran into an issue where sometimes if I did it too often, it would move me forward and I would accidentally get too close to the lava and it would stagger me out of the hit, and it would result in either death or I would have to find the small opening so that way I can re-stagger. So my advice when it comes to distance, make sure you're close enough to hit him, but not close enough to walk into the lava, or else you're going to legitimately get knocked out of your move. So be careful of that. But that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.